All right, well, check this out. I got some brand new Bluebird boxes. I got to show you this. We're going to install 6 boxes today. It's February now, and what you want to do is get them set up before the spring, before the birds start coming. But these boxes are made, I got to show you these. That's the company that makes them. I found this, and usually these boxes are at least $70. This box was $36. It's made out of polywood. It has the sparrow protection on the front, all stainless screws. Look at the latch here to get into the inside. I got to show you this. So you open up that nice brass latch. You open it up. They have a plexiglass. I'm just held on by this little thing here. A piece of plexiglass so you can view the bird. Take this plexiglass out, and it has a stainless bottom on it. Shoot, I don't know if you can see it. It's got a stainless bottom in it. The front of the box right here is etched so the birds can climb, the baby birds can climb up and out. It's got vent holes in the 4 corners. It's such a well-made box that I just got to show you this, man. For $36, I'm telling you, if you know anything about these boxes, they're just so much money for these poly boxes. But this is, now this bracket on here, I bought this separate. I bought this myself, and it's a T-post bracket, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put it up. But yeah, these boxes are just, for the price, for $36, you can't beat it. So I bought 6 of them. I could have got them all the same color. I got, what did I get? 4 blues and 2 greens. And on the back, this bracket, I just used 2 screws. And if you can see where those screws are lined up, they're as high as I can get them up here in the top of this box, because I didn't want the screws to stick inside for the birds to hit them. I probably could have put like 2 here. It probably wouldn't have made that much of a difference. It's pretty high up, but I don't know. The 2 outdoor deck screws seems to be fine. All right. Oh, and it also comes, if you didn't have this bracket, it already comes with the holes already in the top of it here, so you could just hold it up to like a post or the side of your house and screw it right in. Like they've done everything with this box for you. And this isn't a sticker. That's actually like that's a metal plaque that they actually screwed on there. Like the amount of work it took to make this, and out of polywood for $36. I don't know how they're making money, because that's a lot of time and money for these boxes. This is the view out front of the house here, and I've already got a post there with an old wooden, like a cedar box on it, and right here is another poly box, which is pretty good. It's a basic one, and I think that basic one was like 50-some bucks. Let's take a look at the difference, since I just showed you the ones I just bought, and I don't even know who makes this one, so let's check it out. So already there's no extension on the top to screw in. I actually had to put these brackets on here myself. Let's see if it has vent holes. Yeah, see the corners? Yeah, I guess so. It does have little vents, but this one you've got to pull this pin out, or turn it, I guess, and lift up this whole side. And they've got like a mesh screen in here, but no viewing glass. No false floor. I'm a little bit worried about that metal floor. I don't know if the birds are going to like sitting on the metal floor of the new box. If not, I'll just take it out, because it is removable. It does have the sparrow guard here on the front, and this is a poly, but it does have nice stainless screws on it. So I guess we'll call it good. We'll call it good. And this one's made by Bird's Choice, unlike the other ones. So a slanted roof. So, but I still think that the ones over there seem to be a little bit more high quality, I guess. But we get birds in there. We get bluebirds and tree swallows, and it's kind of like mismatch out front here. So the distance between the old boxes is 62 feet. It's rough, about 62 feet, and it seems to be fine. So I can have I have bluebirds in that one, and over there was tree swallows, and they kind of don't fight. They're kind of fine. So 50 feet, let's try every 50 feet, or I don't know, keep it 60 feet. So I'm going to get a string, and I'm going to make a 60-foot string in between each one, and that's the spacing. We'll put them 60 feet because that seems to be fine. So this bird box here on the right side of the house, looking out of the house, seems to be good. It doesn't seem to scare the birds too much. You can see them sitting out front, like right out front of the house. So if I put it too further to the right, you'll kind of have to like stretch out the door to see them. So right there is good. So I'm just going to take that string, swing it around that way, and that'll be the first bird box down here. All right, I got my string from that first box, and that's like I said, we're going to call it 60 feet. And I bought brand new T-post, and these are 7-foot suckers. So I don't even know how I'm going to pound this in here, but we're going to give it a go. Oh, one thing I have to watch what I'm doing is one side of the T-post has your notches on it, and the back side sticks out really far. And I have to look at this to make sure when you set the bracket on, I'm facing all the T-posts towards the field. The wind comes this way. The wind and the rain comes this way. So the holes on the bird box have to be on that back side so it don't get full of water. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. This long side is this long side. So the box has to face this way towards the field. So the notches have to face the driveway. Yep. Okay. Started. This is always the tricky part with a T-post. As you're pounding it, you're pulling it towards you like this, and they all end up crooked all the time. But because I'm a professional, we're going to get it right, hopefully. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. Bam. Let's look at this. That's pretty good. You see that? It's going to wobble. It'll wobble a little bit, but okay. So these brackets to put it on, like I said, goes like this, and it just tilts right on there. Just locks in, just like that. Boom! It's done. It's done, baby. Now, so I have it up higher, like that. Yeah, maybe. We'll do it like that, about that high. Maybe it'll sit right there. They usually sit right on top of the box, though. Okay, so let's run our string line as far down as we can, so they're all straight in a row. I came out here to do this because it was sunny out. The snow just melted yesterday. All the water's in the ditches here. And I was like, oh, perfect. The sun's coming out. I'm going to play around outside. As soon as I grabbed all this stuff, it's snowing right now. That's all this stuff falling on me right now. It's sleet. All right, so I just made a little loop here. We're going to loop this one on here. And I'm going to walk this down as far as I can. I tried to pull this T-post out because we're going to put one of the new boxes on here. And I'm just going to, I'll probably put this box because it's an odd box. I'll probably put it down in the orchard. But I cannot get that out. I tried to pull it out. I made a video a long time ago about how to get a T-post out of ground using a 2x4. But really, you can use anything. And a lot of times, guys, you can actually use your own pounder to get it out with the same concept. You just use the notches on the T-post. Just push it. And you're basically just using leverage to do it. Just notch it under there, push it away, notch it, and then pull it back. And it walks itself right up. That's it, man. Look how far down that was. Almost 2 feet down in there. We know somewhere right here is going to be one. And then down at the wooden post where I got to take that one out too. This is eventually going to be a pasture here for cattle, but whenever I get this done. But to keep flies off your livestock, I've seen other guys say to put birdhouses all around your field because the bluebirds, the tree swallows help to cut down on all the flies. They eat them, so it's kind of a natural way to keep down the pests. All right, let me get on the high side. Oh, this I took out. All this was from the birds. I emptied that box out. That was all from it was actually like a perfect little bluebird nest right there. That's one thing I do. I got to go around to all the wood duck boxes on the tree there next to the stand. I actually have it's a screech owl box, but American kestrel, sparrowhawks, been nesting in there. I've hatched probably 3 litters of sparrowhawks. 2 litters, two years in a row from this tree, and then way up there by the cornfield, I have the same box over there. And last spring, one hatched out of there too. So I've helped them out too. Yeah. All right, let's keep going down the line. Now this post with this birdhouse on it, I actually used an auger to dig this hole, and I hit rock and I couldn't get it in very deep. And I tried to like stack rocks around it, pound the rocks to try to get it, but it's leaning, it's no good. So I'm just gonna take that birdhouse. I'll use this post for a fence somewhere else. I'm hoping I can still get it out though. Yeah. I had to break the water suction under. Wow. Not bad. So what I think I'm going to do is make them all 60 inches high. That way they're all even. They don't look like they're going like this all the way down the field. So 60 inches seems to be pretty good. 5 foot. Look, all done that. Man, that looks really good. All the way down. And they're straight. Like, ignore the driveway because the ditch along the side of the driveway goes in and out depending on how many rocks get pulled in. But what's going to happen here with the field is there's going to be a straight fence all the way down, hundreds of yards. So I want the fence and the field to be straight, not necessarily the driveway, because the rocks are always going to be in and out. But that is straight, man, all the way. And like I said, I did them 60 inches high to the top of the pole. And I'm trying a little experiment. So some of the boxes are green and brown, and some of the boxes are blue and brown. So I went blue, green, because I wonder if that makes a difference with bluebirds. Like, you think they'd be attracted to like this box first, just because it has blue on it? Would they land on that one before a green box? I don't know. But they're going to be coming soon. I'd say another month and a half, 2 months tops. They're going to be out looking for new homes. So, okay, so these are all done. I'm going to take the old boxes and take them down to the orchard, set them up, and then I have to get a bag of pine mulch or pine bedding like they use for hamsters and guinea pigs. If people even have pets anymore nowadays, if they do that, like rabbits, because this is the box I was telling you about. That's supposed to be a screech owl box up here. And American kestrels have been nesting in that. Sparrowhawks. And I got to clean them out and put new bedding in that. But that's way up there. I got to get my ladder for that one. And then I have another one. Let's see if you could see it. Right there. Over there. And that one has babies in it in the spring too. So both of these boxes are doable. But I got to clean them out. All right.